Will Arab and Muslim Americans vote for Trump out of anger towards the Biden administration during the genocide in Gaza? Or would they support Harris to avoid further brutality in Gaza if a Republican were to win? Are these the only two options? No, that's not the case. Let me present a third scenario that occurred in 2000. But first, let me share the latest polls comparing Trump and Harris among Arab and Muslim Americans in the United States. While Harris leads Trump in this poll, it's not a choice between Trump or Harris for many Arab and Muslim voters. So what is this third scenario? Looking back in history, we can see a similar situation in 2000 when Arab and Muslim Americans felt anger and alienation due to the bombing of Iraq. Clinton's failure to secure an agreement at the Camp David summit in July 2000, which was supposed to support Palestinian statehood as envisioned in the 1993 Oslo Accords, led Arab and Muslim Americans to express their dissatisfaction with Bill Clinton's presidency. The Second Intifada against Israeli occupation, which resulted in overwhelming and disproportionate Palestinian civilian casualties, further fueled this discontent. How did Arab and Muslim Americans respond? They voted for Republican candidate George W. Bush, while others chose to stay home, refusing to support either candidate. As a result, the Democratic candidate lost one of the closest elections in U.S. history, which set the stage for the disastrous 2003 invasion of Iraq. Fast forward to the current situation in Gaza, which is pivotal in the presidential race. Trump has criticized Biden's administration for its handling of the conflict. He stated that Israel should act quickly and has also taken issue with Netanyahu's military strategy, suggesting it needs to be resolved swiftly. Recently, he met with Muslim leaders, some of whom labeled him the peace candidate. However, Trump also criticized Biden's administration for not supporting Israel, referring to Biden and Harris as Palestinians. In contrast, Harris sometimes speaks about the lives lost in Gaza. She has acknowledged the tragic loss of innocent Palestinian lives, stating, "What's critically important as we look at this moment is acknowledging the tragedy of what has happened in Gaza and taking that seriously." However, she often references the October 7th attacks to appeal to Jewish voters. So, how will Arab and Muslim Americans influence the election? We shall see.